Welcome back to Zenith Lifestyle. So you can see the topic here is vegan diet is restrictive. You only got to do a couple of searches on Google and you can just find thousands of articles on a vegan diet being restrictive. You haven't got enough to eat, it limits you when you go out, there's not enough calories, you're going to miss out on protein. There's just so many articles on there. Some of them are covering it in depth, some of them are just clickbait. But truly what we want to know, is a vegan diet restrictive? Well, is any diet restrictive? You could eat any sort of diet and be restrictive and miss out on this or that, or add too much of something and not enough of something else. Any lifestyle, you could make it inclusive or restrictive. But a vegan lifestyle or a whole food plant-based lifestyle is certainly not restrictive if you include the wide range of foods. So talking about is it restrictive, here's a couple of maps showing vegan restaurants and vegan eating places available. We had Australia, USA, Germany and the Netherlands and United Kingdom. And as you can see, that's just through the Happy Cow app. Plenty of places. Here's just a screenshot of the coffee club with some vegan alternatives that they're starting to add. So you can see it's becoming more and more integrated into our lifestyle. So how many plants are edible? Well, there's over 20,000 species that are edible, yet fewer than 20 now provide 90% of our food. So I suppose we're restricting ourselves in that sense. And here we have that indeed there is at least 300,000 we're capable of eating that we haven't even used. So it's definitely not restrictive. Vegan recipes. Look at that search, 775 million results. There's a picture of vegan recipes foods. Videos, non-stop videos on the internet of how to do vegan meals. Books, cooking books on vegan meals, non-stop there. So there's plenty of options. And then if we just have a quick look at YouTube, scroll through the vegan channels, easy vegan meals. I spotted Mike the Vegan in there. Just thousands and thousands of vegan recipes on all the different meals you can make. So it's clearly not restrictive on what you can eat, what you can cook. It's just scrolling on and on. You could just not stop. So what we are restricting is heart disease. So a vegan plant-based diet, 20% drop in C-reactive protein for those that followed to a strict whole food plant-based diet. So that's a good thing. You want to restrict C-reactive protein. And then if we have a look at this, a 42% reduced risk of cardiovascular or heart disease failure on that diet. So there's some pictures you can see of heart surgery, removing atherosclerotic plaque. Cancer is another one that you can reduce your risk of. So if we look at quite a few different studies, we sort of are sitting around about 5 to 10% of cancers are genetic, talking about hereditary. The rest of it is lifestyle, environmental factors. The biggest environmental factor that affects us is the food that we eat. So we've just got plenty of screenshots here showing that it's 5 to 10% genetic. The rest of it is modifiable behavior, and the largest behavior you can modify is what you eat. And that's not hard. That's very easy to do. Just modify what you eat, reduce your chances of these diseases, heart disease and cancer. Obesity. If we have a look at obesity and look at these graphs comparing non-vegetarian right the way through all those different diet choices to vegan, you can see the vegans have the lowest BMI. So you're not restricting yourself there, you're keeping a nice healthy weight, you're restricting the obesity. Varicose veins, you can restrict this. Stroke, you can restrict your chance of stroke. Sleep apnea, you can restrict your chances of that. Arthritis, restrict your chances of arthritis. Gout, you can reduce and restrict your chances of gout. Kidney failure, it's number 3 on Dr. Greger's top 15 killers. I'm pretty sure kidney failure is number 3. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So visceral fat around the organs leads to your non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. It's not a good thing, so you can restrict that. Type 2 diabetes, you can prevent, reverse and cure this on a whole food plant-based diet. This is Dr. Walter Kempner with the rice diet. So this is a diet that is purely made up of rice, dried fruits, and sugar, refined sugar. You can see the weight loss in the people. There's a composition of the diet, and all you can see that they reversal of diabetic retinopathy, so going blind due to diabetes, and you can see the reversal of this. They actually reversed blindness in people. Here's a better image of diabetic retinopathy. Diabetic gangrene of the nose. Note there, really interesting. Diabetic ketoacidosis, and you've got all the people that want to force themselves into ketoacidosis, and an outcome can be gangrene. Really. So yes, a vegan diet, a whole food plant-based diet could be restrictive if you restricted the wide variety of foods you can eat. But no, it's not. There is just literally thousands and thousands of combinations of meals that you can make. It is only restrictive in the sense that you're restricting your potential, your chances for all those horrendous diseases. No, it won't make you invincible. Yes, you are still susceptible to getting these diseases, but you have drastically reduced your chances of getting heart disease and kidney failure and type 2 diabetes and cancers. All of these are reduced. You reduce the risk. How on earth could that be considered a bad thing? You're restricting the bad things and you're including all the good things. A healthy, active, living life with good foods and good health for longevity. And not to mention, you're restricting the damage that you're doing to the earth with pollution, animal agriculture, and the unnecessary killing of all those animals to eat them when you can get every nutrient you need from a whole food plant-based lifestyle. So it is definitely not restrictive. In fact, it is such an inclusive lifestyle for health, happiness, fun, and longevity. Jump on board. You will reap the benefits and you won't look back. I mean, look at all these delicious foods and recipes that you can see. So if you don't look after your health now, it won't look after you later.